back to the Outerview Podcast, episode 2.
Welcome, guys.
We're kind of
Great to have
missing
you back.
one of our other hosts. He's at a wedding,
Yep, yep.
but
I'm sure he's getting nice and trashed.
yeah, he probably was going to be too sloppy, to have a conversation with us, which I completely
Yeah,
understand.
if he even makes it home.
I can't
I
make
mean,
sense.
dude, when your wedding, we got pretty fucking trashed. So yeah, weddings.
Yeah, yeah, we were pretty. It was a fun night, but yeah,
Yeah, it was a fun night. We were
we had
fucked
some
up.
other crazy stuff happen. I mean, we can talk about it.
Yeah, we could talk about it.
Let's see. So no one really gets the backstory here, but you live clear across the country from me.
Yeah, so I live a little under an hour away from Seattle, and Redbeard here lives over in Illinois.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good distance. We met online, what?
5 years
I think it
ago,
was like 5 or 6 years
six,
ago
5 6 years. Yeah.
on GTA 5.
Yeah, met playing on PlayStation 4.
It's one of those weird stories like you see articles about it all the time. People meeting online and then falling in love.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh my
kidding.
god. I told people at his fucking wedding that we met on Grinder, and
Yeah.
some of these motherfuckers didn't know what I was talking about, and they're just,
I don't think they knew what Grinder
oh
was.
my god. But anybody who knew what it was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
that-
like, okay, yeah, tell everybody here. Like, telling
I
people I don't even fucking know. I'm like, all right.
I I fucking know. It was hilarious to me. And it's just like, oh yeah, that bitch Taylor just had to get in the way and fucking ruin what we had going. Now they're getting fucking married.
Now we're getting married.
Yeah.
She already
It was
calls
so much
us
fun. It was so
lovers.
much fun. Yeah, I know. It was so much fun fucking with people though.
It was a good time
Just,
besides like the crazy drama that happened. I mean,
oh my god.
my mom
The
threw
drama.
a fit and left. Didn't even, I don't think she even came for dinner.
She did. She showed up. She was there for a little bit and then she just
Well,
dipped.
I mean,
Like,
like, I don't think she had dinner. I knew she was there because that's when me and her got into it, actually. There was a
yeah,
lot
it
of
was like
drama.
1 minute she was there and then she was just fucking gone.
Yeah. My dad didn't come. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
throw people under under the bus, but this is a podcast. So
Um,
I'm going to use this as, my outlet to discuss whatever I feel like I want to discuss. But
yeah, me too.
I had a lot of family that didn't show up, which is kind of disappointing, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to take it
Yeah.
for what it is, I guess. I mean, it's you just sit there and dwell on the fucking negative, and
Yeah.
it's not good for you. So you just
It's
got to
really
move on.
not. You gotta just get rid of all that negativity in your life.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a fucking struggle. Like, there's so much negativity in the world right now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's everybody's dwelling on the negative. That's all they want to see. That it rules the media. It's insane. Nobody wants to put out anything fucking positive anymore.
Oh, it's
I mean, you,
especially in coming from 2020. It seemed like there was nothing but negativity.
yeah, no doubt.
I,
It's fucking crazy. Like, it's
I mean, I'm sure there was
every
some positive, but it probably got swept under the rug with everything else that was going on that just impacted us more than positivity, sadly.
yeah. I mean, there was a lot of negative shit going on, but I don't know. It People need to see other people as being better. Like, I
Oh,
don't know if
yeah.
everybody just thinks that everybody around them is a piece of shit. They're gonna treat them like a piece of shit, and everybody's gonna be
Right.
generally shitty to each other. And I've tried to, you know, see things for being better than what they are, and trying to make myself more positive.
That's good.
Just it's hard with everything going on though. It makes things
I
difficult.
just keep thinking it's a new year. 2020 is in the past, and hopefully this one brings a lot better a lot better of a time and memories or whatever, a better future.
No doubt.
But like you were just talking about how everybody hates you, like hating each other and stuff. It just seems like that is what everybody's motive is anymore. They don't love thy neighbor. I'm not trying to
Yeah,
quote anything from a Bible or anything, but no
yeah, it's
one
like
gives a
become a
shit
culture.
about their neighbor.
Yeah, I mean, literally speaking, I have a couple neighbors that I've talked to and shit like that, but literally, just straight up real life, I don't fucking communicate with my neighbors a whole lot,
I don't
and that
really
seems
either.
to be something that was totally normal. You communicated with the people around you, your community. People have become so shut off
Oh
from the
yeah.
world. Like physically, people have been shut off, but digitally, it's just taken the fuck over.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This is a
People,
digital age, man.
yeah, people don't go out and actually talk to people, and I'm guilty of this too.
I'm super
People
guilty.
just don't. Yeah, people don't go out and actually fucking hang out with people and talk to people as much as they used to. It's all digital now,
Well, like I have,
and it's a
when
lot of that has to do with COVID,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
but
COVID
it
hit
it wasn't this bad before fucking COVID. It's just like it is significantly worse
for
because
sure.
it's changed our way of life for the past year.
Well, there's people that didn't change. I mean, I've got friends. Well, I wouldn't call them friends. They're acquaintances, and I have them on Snapchat. And there's like these busy bars that are still. I mean, it's packed with elbow to elbow. Can't talk with people, and this has
Yeah,
been going on during the whole pandemic. No masks, nothing.
it's crazy, dude. It's like total disregard for other people's fucking health.
Well,
Like
I see it on
everybody,
Snapchat. So their story, they do this like on a regular. It's on a Saturday night. And this type of bar, it has like a big dance floor and usually a live DJ.
yeah,
So everybody's packed out on the dance floor. I mean, and they're recording. You could see all the people around them, and it just blows my mind. But there's like YouTubers and influencers that catch a lot of heat for doing stuff in the pandemic, like throwing parties and stuff.
yeah,
I know these people that I'm speaking of are real life people, unlike somebody from a freaking YouTuber or YouTube. These people don't get any publicity. That's the difference, is what I'm trying to say. But still, there should be, it should be common sense. This shit's bad, man. It's not
yeah,
getting any better when we're all just breathing on each other.
yeah. I know, and I don't want to live in a fuss. I don't want to have to live in a goddamn mask,
Right.
and if people want to get away from this bullshit that's going on right now, they just gotta fucking understand that you gotta kick this shit, get it to go the fuck away.
Yeah.
You know, I
Wear a damn mask.
Yeah, it's not that fucking hard. I hate to say I've gotten used to it, but
Yeah.
dude,
I was just getting ready to
it
say that.
sucks.
Dude,
It sucks. I don't fucking like it one bit, but if this is what we got to do to fucking make this shit go away, then fucking do it.
I got so used to a mask that I had something in my mouth. Like I got like a hair or something. Had my mask on. I was like, I went to spit and spit in my mask. I was like, oh shit, I got a mask on.
Oh my god. I I've slowed down on chewing a lot, but I chew at work, and I've never
Nasty.
fucking done that. That would be I know it's disgusting, but that would be so fucking gross.
Oh,
Fucking chew spit in the inside of a mask. Ah, it's just repulsive. It's horrible. I haven't done it, but now that I say that, I'm probably gonna fucking do it.
I've seen people with like spittoons, and that's what it reminds me of, and it just makes me want to gag.
Oh my god, I was on CQ with this guy. It was 24-hour duty, army shit. So we were on CQ, and this guy, he was my runner, and he had a spittoon. He had like a legit. It was a
Yeah,
straight up.
like a metal.
No, no. This
No,
motherfucker was Kevlar. It was a goddamn same shit they make our fucking brain buckets out of.
are you
Well,
serious?
they are. I'm not in the army anymore.
Yeah, but
But yeah, the same thing they make fucking helmets out of. And so yeah, they he's got a goddamn Kevlar spittoon with a fucking, gnarly stopper for it, and he carried this motherfucker around. He went to the field with it, he did duty with it, whatever. I would always see him with this motherfucker. And he was just
why do you have Kevlar on it? Was he afraid to like?
no, no, it was made out of Kevlar. Like
Right.
he bought.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But I mean, like,
I don't know, just army as fuck, I guess. I think he was like a Cav Scout, something like that. I don't know.
yee.
It was yeah, it was kind of cool, but I mean, it was just like I didn't chew at the time, so I'm like, what the fuck?
Just watched my
Uh,
camera move. That was weird.
did it move? Weird.
Yeah, it just like started moving. I must not have it flat sitting station.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is it still sitting up on that tripod?
Yeah, just maybe the leg was not all the way down or something. I just
Oh,
watched
okay.
it go whoop.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Anyways,
Goofy.
there's
Anyway,
got a Kevlar freaking.
spittoon. Yeah.
Oh,
This is fucking hilarious.
I hear the word spittoon and it just makes me want to puke.
Oh man, I know. Fuck. I've never, I've never had anybody in my family that chewed. That I don't think I don't have any chewers in my family. My dad used to chew, but that's it. I never been around a spittoon, like a legit one, except from that guy.
So one
Hilarious.
time, me and my cousin were coming from a party. We were coming from home. I was driving, sober. He was drunk. I had picked him up. And at the time, I chewed, and so did he. We were sharing the only cup I had in my car for a spit cup.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
completely empty. Like, I'm passing it back and forth. And then all of a sudden, he passes it back to me, and this thing's got some weight to it. I mean, the cup is full. And I'm like, what the hell? I look, he had thrown up into the freaking cup,
What
missed.
the?
He filled the cup up and threw up all over my door, my seat, in the floorboards.
Oh, it's so
Oh, I
gross.
was so mad at him.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it went from empty. I passed it to him, and then he gave it back, and it was like a pound. I'm like, what the hell? And I
This
look, this
motherfucker having
thing,
spit.
damn thing is completely full of puke. Oh,
Oh my god, that's funny.
another time
That's just
I was like, I think I was drunk at my when I back when I lived with my parents, and I stepped outside and I was chewing and went to take a drink of a beer and swallowed chew spit and pretty much just immediately projectile vomited.
I have definitely drank my own chew spit on accident. It's fucking terrible.
Ugh.
Like, ah, it's the worst,
I
dude.
watched
And
people do it.
the first time I chewed, I'm well, not the first time I chewed, but I had one of those Copenhagen pouches. The I hadn't chewed
I never
in
could get
so
anything
fucking
off of
long.
pouches.
Well, they were strong as fuck. This is like 2011 or some shit, and I fell asleep laying down
Mm.
on my back, and I fucking swallowed it, and I threw it like instantly. I fucking swallowed it. I woke up, threw up in my mouth, and caught it, and I ran outside and fucking threw up all over the place. It was terrible.
Mm-mm.
It's the only time I threw up from chew.
Dude, there was
It's like
freaking
I
kids in
drank my own
school.
chew, and it was like it didn't make me fucking want to throw up that bad.
There was freaking kids in school that would chew in class and they would never spit. They just
Oh god.
swallowed it. I don't know how you do
Yeah,
it.
I've swallowed my chew spit just because I had to, like I had no other option.
Bleh.
But I don't like it. It's
Nope.
horrible and it gives you fucking hiccups.
Oh
Terrible.
man, and heartburn, like
Uh like
indigestion.
a motherfucker.
Ooh.
So bad.
Not
But like
only
when
I'm not condoning to
well,
chewing. Do not chew. It's a bad
no,
habit.
it's terrible.
But if
It's horrible.
that stuff
But I'm
can
addicted
eat
to
your
nicotine.
stomach.
Oh, it's so fucking bad. So you can get so many kinds of cancer from that shit, but I
Yeah.
still do it because I can't kick nicotine. I'm fucking.
Vaping is
I
what helped
wish.
me. It made
I mean,
me eventually to the point where I dropped all tobacco.
yeah,
Because at one
no,
point I
vape.
was smoking and chewing.
Yeah, me too. Fucking. When I was working in construction, I was smoking and chewing all day, every
Mm-hmm.
day. If I was in the building, I was fucking chewing, and then I would go out and still take my fucking smoke breaks and throw out a chew to throw in a fucking cigarette.
Yep.
And I'm so glad I've gotten away from that.
I knew you back when you were smoking.
Yeah, yeah. It's been like 3 fucking years now, though. I haven't touched a cig. Well, I've
That's
touched a
it?
cigarette.
Seems like it's
Yeah,
been like a decade. It's definitely
maybe it's
been
been
over 10
4.
years for me.
Maybe it's been 4. I don't know. I didn't really give a shit about keeping track. I was
Right.
just like, I'm fucking done. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I would constantly fuck with friends and just be like, "Yo, let me grab a smoke." I'd see them pulling one out, lighting one up, and I'd ask them for one, and they would fucking hand one to me. And like, motherfucker, I told you I was quitting.
Yeah, my friends did that to me too.
Yeah,
Eventually,
I wouldn't ever smoke it, but I would just do it to fuck with them.
oh, see, it took me 4 tries to quit. Took me,
It took me several tries, dude, but I finally did it.
and one morning I
And
bought a full pack of cigarettes, and I was in college, so I had about a 30-minute drive. I lit up a cigarette, smoked like half of it, and I was like, this is disgusting. I'm done with it. Threw the whole pack out. Never looked
oh
back.
man, it's good.
But chewing, I could not stop chewing for like 3 years after that.
Yeah, and I can't say I can't say shit about not ingesting tobacco because I still do chew.
Just not as much.
Um, no, I have definitely slowed the fuck down. Like, dude, I was throwing in 2 pouches at a time of the Grizzly Wintergreen pouches, and because I just don't like having the fucking grains in my teeth and shit. So, yeah, I was throwing in 2 of those at a time, and I would swap them out like every fucking hour or 2 hours
Damn.
all day. Like, and I've only ever really chewed while I'm at work. Like when I'm out doing yard work and shit like that, I'll throw in a chew. But it's definitely like a work habit,
Grizzly
and I think it's
wintergreen
because I'm
long cut.
stretched out the entire fucking time.
Yeah.
Copenhagen long cut used to be my shit.
Grizzly, I started chewing skull, like peach flavor. And then I
Chewed Skull.
moved,
Like,
huh?
never bought Skull. I've chewed it, just never
The peach
actually
kind
been a.
isn't bad. I tried the green apple. They're just like
Yeah.
weird flavors.
Why did I feel like we're advertising fucking tobacco
Yeah.
right now? This is fuck. Let's get away from this shit.
Yeah. Anyways.
Fuck.
Yeah, we just went on like a
Oh man.
tangent about freaking tobacco.
I fucking know. What the hell?
Right
We're
here,
not
big
advertising
tobacco.
tobacco. Yeah, fuck tobacco. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
What
I
the
felt like an
fuck?
advertisement right there. Jesus
This
Christ.
is not an advertisement. Fuck tobacco.
Yes, fuck tobacco. I'm not saying you should vape either. Don't fucking get into nicotine. Just stay the fuck away from it. Jesus Christ, man. I wish I would have never gotten. I started smoking when I was 14 because of fucking. I thought it would make
Me
me fit
too.
in and be cool and shit. Like I wanted to fucking be one of the cool kids and fit in and be this, fucking, be a smoker. Fuck yeah.
Yep.
No, that was stupid as fuck.
I started at
Oh
14
my god.
too. I was still in my parents'. I called them snipes. It's like a half smoking cigarette. They'd set it in the ashtray.
Oh, dude, we butt dived. Yeah, we
Yeah.
would go around
Oh
fucking.
yeah.
We would go around ashtrays, and we were so fucking stupid. We would just go around to fucking public ashtrays and fucking try and find a barely smoked cigarette.
I never did
And
that because I'm a germaphobe.
oh my god, we didn't give a fuck. It was just like we were doing stupid shit. We were
Well,
getting high. We were getting high, and fucking. That seemed like a good idea.
this kid that I
Fuck it.
grew up with, he got dared. He worked this summer job like it's like they grow potatoes, but it's like a whole like it's got conveyor belts and they pull all the potatoes out and they clean them and stuff and get them ready for packaging and stuff.
Yeah.
And one of the guys that were working there bet him like $5 to eat a cigarette butt off the ground and
Oh,
ended up getting mono from it.
oh, that's foul.
So that's why I don't do stuff like that. Well,
Yeah,
it
fuck,
just
fuck that.
it worries
If
me. Nah.
I was so stupid when I was a fucking teenager. I would have heard about that shit, and I still would have fucking done it.
Oh,
I was so goddamn dumb.
I'll catch
I'm,
mono.
I didn't give a fuck, man. Like, I didn't give a fuck about anything.
Damn, that's some good mono, bro.
Yeah, that's just exactly what everybody needs. Fuck that. Yeah,
Mono. That's
I'm
something
glad
I
I
have.
got away from it
Oh,
after high school.
yeah.
I've had mono. I had it one
Never had
time.
it. Knock on
I don't know how the
wood.
fuck I got it. I was in high school. I was dating somebody at the time, so that was awkward.
Mucha la sucia.
Um, yeah. So I get this shit, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" Yeah. I think I think her fucking
Brother gave
I
it to
think her
her.
best well, I think her best
Oh.
friend had it at the same time. So I was like, "Oh
Oh.
fuck, here we go. She's gonna fucking think this shit."
That's not good. She's like,
Oh god.
oh, hell
And
nah.
I'm just like, "Oh fuck, here we go. This I'm just in for a shitstorm." And then it was just like it was fucking cool. Got over it.
Got over it
But yeah.
before she knew.
No, she knew, but it was like and she knew that her friend had it, and I was just like, "Oh fuck."
So how
And I
did
was
you
like,
get it and your girlfriend at the time didn't have it?
I yeah, she didn't get it. Like, I don't know how that worked out, but she didn't fucking get it.
You're sounding pretty sus there, bud.
Pretty sus. No, I didn't fucking do anything. I don't know how the fuck I got it. We all hung out together and
Maybe she
shit.
spit on you.
Spit in my mouth. That's the truth.
You were just like
We were
talking and
yeah.
she's like, oh, by the way, I gave you mono.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit. Oh, yummy.
Mmm.
Spit in my mouth.
I heard
Mm.
a lot of kids that I went to school with that caught it. I was like, y'all nasty ass people better stay away from me. Not saying you're nasty, but I'm just a
Oh man.
germaphobe, dude.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I know.
I don't
I
shake
gotcha.
people's hands. I don't touch people or nothing.
Yeah. I don't know. I've become a little bit more of a germaphobe since I was a kid, but I don't know. I would never consider myself an actual germaphobe,
Mm.
I
Well, I
guess.
don't drink after people. I don't eat after people.
Oh, I fucking do that depending on who it is. Family,
I
I don't
don't.
know. I've never really given a shit,
Taylor's probably
you
the
know.
only one I would ever.
Yeah, like if you're fucking intimate with somebody, you're not gonna give a fuck about sharing
Yeah.
a drink, sharing food. I mean, you already share enough. That's one thing that shouldn't really fucking
Right.
matter.
Yeah. Like her, it would be. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
anybody else, I'm like, nah.
that's
I'll take
yeah,
my own
that's
drink.
true.
Where's my other slipper? Yeah. So you caught the old
Yeah.
mono.
Yeah, I cut. Yeah, thanks for bringing
Slopping,
that back up.
slopping.
Sure did.
Sorry,
Swap and spit with my grandma.
I'm
I
just trying
mean,
to catch
fucking
highlights here.
yeah. Oh fuck.
We went on a big, not a sponsor for freaking or an advertising of tobacco.
Not sponsored by tobacco.
Not sponsored.
No, it's not sponsored by fucking anybody.
Nah,
Losers, dude.
I wish.
That would be cool. One of these days,
One of
maybe.
these days, maybe.
So anyway,
Mm.
to kind of switch gears, like so one thing we were talking about before that I had pulled up, the whole Mars thing.
Mm.
So
Okay.
yeah, so I don't know. I
Do you want
Everybody
to?
has the fucking internet, so I don't know if you've heard what Elon discussed a while back. And I don't know how long ago it was. It's been a while, but
I think it.
he
Yeah, for sure. It's been a
or
while, I believe.
it
Before
it's
you
been
start going over like bulletins of that, do
yeah.
you can you share that?
Oh, yeah. So I mean, it's not. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the full article. Well, I
I
can't.
mean, we don't have to read the whole thing, just like the
So here, I'm
main
gonna share
parts,
my.
just so people can kind of follow along or, you know, realize what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
there we go. I got the stream up. Is it popping up on your end?
Is it?
So, oh, now you're streaming. Oh God, that's terrible.
Oh my
Take it
gosh.
down. Oh, we got to figure this the fuck out.
There we go.
Any,
We're good.
so Elon talked a while back about one potential course of action for terraforming Mars. Because I mean, you think about it, like we need to expand. Earth Earth doesn't have a finite fucking lifespan the way we're treating it.
No, and the resources will definitely end up gone.
Resources will fucking eventually deplete.
Yeah,
Like you can't just use and use and use and expect the supply not to run the fuck out. So I mean, like moving on to other planets and becoming a civilization where we're actually going out reaching touching other planets is great.
it's
So this whole thing
crazy.
with Mars,
Blows my
like
mind.
how they just landed another fucking rover there
Yeah,
and they're actually exploring and shit. That's fucking awesome. That's great. But one thing that Elon brought up in the past was basically nuking Mars
right,
at the north and south. If I read into it correctly, he suggested nuking the poles and creating a nuclear winter and basically making it livable. Essentially trying to terraform it. And
right.
I'm not a fucking genius. He is. He fucking did all the research, and I mean, he's just smart as fuck.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not.
he's definitely gonna have a big hand in populating Mars or any other
I
planet.
No doubt he's gonna have a big hand in fucking the progression of the human race in general.
Right.
And I think that's fantastic. He's an awesome dude.
I think
And
he's
one of his
smart
yeah,
as hell.
the whole terraforming of Mars thing is he's smart as fuck. Yeah,
It
the whole terraforming Mars thing is great.
it
But
impresses me.
yeah, and I was watching a podcast with him, and he was talking about like trying to describe how his brain works, how it's just like constantly going 24/7. He can't shut it the fuck off, and it's got to be difficult to deal with. But
Probably
I
exhausting.
mean, oh,
Being the
no
smartest
doubt,
man in like every room.
no shit. Like I mean, he's arguably the smartest man on the fucking planet, smartest man that's ever lived. I don't know,
I have no
but
idea.
I'm not saying that's a fact. I'm saying he might actually be. But
Right.
like he's good for the human race.
For sure.
And his perspective on life on humans is fucking fantastic. He's like overwhelmingly positive. And I think that's fucking awesome. He could, you know, that there was a chance that he could be the most evil motherfucker that ever lived and he could just destroy us all,
Right.
you know? And
I've
just
watched a lot of movies, man, and that's how it happens.
I fucking know, right? That's how it goes. But I mean, we're living this shit. This is real fucking
Oh
life,
yeah.
man. And we're progressing as a fucking species. This is great.
A lot of
People
people
need to
don't
stop.
like change, but man, I don't know.
Change change can be good or bad. I
Right.
mean, it can be one way or the other. You can't say change is just good. It's not true.
No,
I mean,
I'm not saying
you
that.
gotta I no, I know you're not. I'm just saying it's like you a lot of people are just like pro change or anti change. It's like no,
Anti-change most of the
change
time.
change is a fucking balance.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it, it's the force, motherfucker.
Yep. Gotta
We
have
got to
that.
embrace it and accept that things are going to change, but we need to guide things towards changing
The
towards the
good.
better side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, don't don't go for the dark side, man. Shit's all bad.
Unless you're playing Battlefront 2 Heroes versus Villains.
Oh my god.
I don't care what anybody says. The
You want to be
villains
a
are,
Sith.
yeah.
Why am I still streaming this? Um so yeah. Yeah, if I had to choose between being a Jedi or a Sith, like, let's be real, I'm gonna end up being a fucking Sith.
Sith all day. Most
I'm a
things
piece
I'm
of
like,
I'm a
I'm the
piece of
good
shit.
guy. I'll be the good guy.
And then I play fucking Star Wars video game like, fuck this shit. Fuck these guys. I'm gonna be a bad
Oh
guy.
yeah. They just seem more OP. They're more powerful.
I I know, but no, for real, down to the fucking the real here, I would be you gotta keep watching Clone Wars, dude.
I know.
I would be more on the Ahsoka level. Like, I'm not gonna go towards one side or the other too fucking far. I'm pretty goddamn neutral.
Right. I'm pretty neutral with everything, I think.
Yeah, I think
Like
I
in everyday
am
life.
becoming more neutral. I'm trying to become more open and
And
willing to change myself and become more
yep.
in between.
And that's what I've been trying to work on too, is being more I'm pretty open minded to a lot of things, but some not really, I guess. I don't think I'm really stubborn with anything. You tell me something, I'll listen.
Yeah, we do it all the time, dude. We
Yeah.
have so many conversations. Like, that was the whole idea behind the podcast. We just sit here and
Yeah.
talk about shit, and we're open minded to each other, and we do not have the same opinions on various things, but we still fucking
Right.
listen.
Everybody has their own opinion, and I don't expect anybody that I hang around to have the exact opinion as me, because
Yeah,
that's boring.
absolutely.
There's
We're all
been
the fucking same. Yeah, that it's not good.
yeah,
We're meant to be individual.
there's different ways of working things out. Like when it comes to like problem solving, you don't want to go one way. There's always a
No.
different way.
Yeah, I mean, how do you think that we've advanced as a fucking
Right.
species? We've fucking people have
Exactly.
always had differing opinions and different way of looking at things and different ways of fucking
Yeah.
collaborating and
Collaborate.
and fucking, finding the answer. It's the way we work as individuals is the way we work as
The
a
way.
community. What?
The way.
This is the way. Yeah, this is the way.
Hello there.
Hello there.
I love that.
Me too. Do it. I've been working on that.
Do it.
Do it.
That's pretty
It's one of
fucking
my favorite.
spot on, dude.
I fucking know. I've been like Bobby fucking commented on the
I
other
about
day.
spit
He's
my
like, "Oh
drink
my
out.
god, it sounded like him." Do it.
Do it.
Like, I've been working on it. I like it.
Yeah, that about made me spit my drink out.
That's about my favorite line out of all the material in the Star Wars
Yep.
universe. It's do it.
Outside of the movies, my favorite thing is you look like a Star Wars fan. No offense.
Oh my god, that was the fucking funniest shit.
I love it.
He is so fucking funny. Like, he's
Hilarious.
got just a natural
Oh
dry
man.
humor that's fucking great.
There's a movie and I think it's like a rom com. I watched it with Taylor and he's in it and he's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
I can't. Oh my god, I can't.
I
What's
can't
his
think of
name?
his
I
name.
can't fucking remember. Jesus Christ. I really have to look it up.
Google it for me.
Kylo Ren.
I think it,
Adam Driver.
Adam
Fuck.
Driver. Yes.
Jesus. I'm so terrible with names.
I am
Like,
too, but I don't ever forget a face. If I've ever met you in my life, I will never forget who you are.
I know, but
I'm
then I fucking
weird.
like I forget who it is. So then I'll see years later and be like, I fucking know that guy.
Yeah, and you're
Why
like,
do I know
man,
that guy?
looks so familiar. And then you like,
Yeah.
if you're anything like me, I have anxiety, and with that, it comes to OCD, obsessive. I have obsessive behaviors to certain things. Collecting, big thing. You know, I got pops and Pokemon cards,
Yeah.
nerdy shit.
I've developed a fucking 3D printing hobby and it's
Yeah,
become an obsession.
but
Yeah.
I will fixate on that person until I remember their name. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it bugs the fuck out of me too, dude.
I'm watching a
If I
movie and I'm
can't,
like, oh shit, that person looks familiar, and I'll Google it and Google and Google.
right? Dude, I'm the same way. It's like if I if I fucking there's a moment of recollection and I'm just like, why the fuck don't I know that? I know that. And it just bugs the fuck out of me
Yep.
until I
So you
remember it.
get it.
And then the moment I do remember it, whoever the fuck I'm around is gonna hear about it. I don't care if it's the same person I was trying to remember with. I'd be like, it's fucking Adam Driver.
Yep.
That's his fucking name. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like the dude,
Oh
the
no,
guy
it
that
just like
plays Kylo
pops
Ren.
in your head.
It
Oh
just
man.
fucking came to me, and
I have my
yeah,
freaking phone on vibrate and my alarm still went off.
it must not be on vibrate.
It's supposed to be.
Oh, I think my phone does that with alarms too. It could be on
I think it
silent,
just
but my
avoids it.
wake up alarm goes off.
It's like, hey, motherfucker, wake up.
Yeah,
Or, yeah.
or or
My case, yeah. Diabetes.
diabetes, diabetes. Oh my
Diabetes.
god! So after Andrew here found out that he had diabetes and his alarm would go off as his reminder for checking on his shit.
Yeah, I found
I
out the
fucked with
hard way, by the way.
yeah I and I feel like I did this for too long. But every time your shit went off for your alarm to check your shit, I would be like diabetes.
It got to the point where
Hey Andrew, you have diabetes.
it
And
would, yeah, it would get to the point where I'm trying to race to shut my alarm off before it goes off because I forget to turn it off. And I'll look at the
but
time. I'm like, oh shit, that alarm's about to go off. He's getting ready to say something. I'll
but
shut it off.
the reason I did it though is because this motherfucker almost died.
Yeah, you're
Like
helping me out.
he fucking
Yeah,
it was bad. And it was
terrible
just
time.
like I didn't want this motherfucker here to forget.
I almost died to put it
Don't
into
fucking
context.
this would rip my fucking world apart if you died, man. Like you become my best friend.
Oh,
And we started playing fucking Grand Theft Auto on PlayStation 4 together, and you're my best friend, man.
you're
And
my
it's
best
fucking
friend.
crazy.
Oh, oh,
Uh it's
oh.
crazy how that fucking
I
works
know,
though. Like
dude.
we met playing a fucking video game
We
and
were
we become close as fuck.
we were mouthing off to each other in a lobby. I remember. I was like, this asshole's got the same assholeness as me.
I think we started playing like I think we met playing it was like Rockets versus Insurgents or Kuruma Shotgun or some shit like just
Yeah.
some really competitive shit on Grand Theft Auto like a team versus team shit. So yeah, it we were talking mad shit and we just fucking clicked and we talked shit
Yep.
all the fucking time to each other and we still do.
Yep.
But
Hey,
I
man,
mean,
if you don't talk shit to people that you love, then I
yeah,
guess you don't really care for each other. You know what I mean?
yeah. If I'm talking shit to you, like just straight up fuck you, I'm
Right.
talking shit. You know I have some fucking affection for that person because I do it with friends, I do it with family that I care about. Like
Yep.
I flip shit to all my fucking family.
And I'll be
I don't give a
honest,
shit who it is.
if I don't like
If I
you,
don't
I'm not talking to you. Like I don't
exactly,
talk to people that I don't like really. Or
exactly.
no,
If I don't like you, I'm just gonna fucking avoid conversation.
Yep. So if I'm
I'm
talking
not
shit
gonna
to
be
you, yeah.
yeah. I if I was raised on the whole. If you don't have anything nice to say at all, don't say anything.
Yep.
It's like then fucking. And I think I said that wrong, but
Right. I got what
that's
you meant.
I I kind of follow that philosophy. Is like if I don't fucking like you one bit, I'm just gonna avoid you. Like I
Yeah.
just don't want to fucking provoke any negative
Yeah.
interaction.
Exactly, man. Even if you don't say anything bad to them, they're probably gonna say something that rubs you the wrong way. It's just gonna fucking ruin your whole night.
Yeah, yeah. If and especially like especially if it's the beginning of your fucking day.
Yeah.
Like you're just starting out. It's the
Oh,
beginning of work, and
yeah.
somebody tries to start some shit with you, and you go the wrong way with that. It's just gonna ruin your entire fucking day and your night. You're gonna think about it for a while, and it's
Oh
just gonna be
yeah.
like,
It'll be all
man,
day, man. That mood is just
you're better out just staying positive. I
yep.
mean, fuck, man.
Just stay away
I've
from
been trying.
people
Like
that you don't
the
like.
way what I tried saying before is like I've been trying to be more and more positive. I've been trying to be more light at work, at home. It's just there's no point being fucking negative about shit.
I've been doing a lot to work on myself as a person.
I'm trying to.
Like I
It's
went
hard.
into 2021 with nothing but goodness. Like good
You
vibes.
have.
I've been, I started a YouTube. I have a personal channel, Captain Redbeard, and I'm a grown ass man and I open nerdy shit, Pokemon cards, I don't care. It's what I do.
Yep.
But,
That's cool, man. That's
you
what you're
know,
into.
I
Be
gave
honest.
myself that kick in the ass that I'm not going to make excuses this year and I'm going to try to work on me and do better by other people. It's just,
We've
yeah,
we've talked about this for how long? And like
so
starting up a
long.
podcast and shit. And like you said, you made a promise to yourself to start going out and doing better, and now we're doing this, and I think
Well,
it's
what
good.
I've always told people, like, I wanted to start a YouTube for years. It's just my anxiety holds me back. It really does. And
I
I'm
feel you.
not letting it happen this year. I'm just going to That's why we
Well,
started the channel and actually went with it. We've been talking about doing a podcast for a long time and making YouTube for a long time in general.
no doubt.
It's always been
And
me and that freaking asshole anxiety.
I'm right there with you, man. It hasn't just been entirely you. Like you stream, or you were streaming, and I never got into it because I just like my anxiety has had a hold over me for a long time, and I haven't gotten complete control over it.
I feel you.
I'm trying,
Most days I don't.
but it's hard. I wish I knew what to do. I've tried taking shit. It just doesn't really help for me. But I'm working on it.
I think the key is
And
to
this is good.
it could be different for you. I don't know, but I think in my case, I'm gonna go talk to a therapist. It sounds like a lot of people don't want to talk to people about their shit. I get it. I'm the same way, but I've realized there's a lot of freaking trauma and shit that I've dealt with. From a young age, childhood trauma. It has caused all these issues, and sometimes it's good to talk to somebody.
Yeah, and I think you're onto something. I think it might be good. I don't know. I have a hard time imagining myself talking to a therapist. I
Right?
have talked to people. I talked to my chaplain because I felt like I had nobody else to talk to, and that was great for me. Like I'm not religious, but I mean, going and talking to him because because I knew him as a more so as a person than as a chaplain before I went and had a sit down with him,
Right.
and he's just a good guy. He's just a fucking amazing fucking person. And I went and talked to him like I would talk to you, and man, I was going through some shit and I broke down, and he was it was good.
It's very therapeutic.
Well, getting it out there
Is
and just
yeah,
talking about it, and somebody actually caring and listening and fucking like not trying to force anything on you, just being like there for you was nice. And
yeah.
I guess now I'm convincing myself that talking to a therapist might help.
It's good. Hey man, one step at a time. I went to a therapist one time. It was my first time ever. I went to one session, and it was just I was not in the right place. This person
I
was just I felt like they were attacking me,
That's fucked up.
and I freaked the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah,
I told that person to f off, and I left.
yeah. That's one thing that I have a problem with is like if you're a therapist, if you're there to help somebody deal with their issues, I don't think like you should be attacking them. Try and try and approach them and connect with them and fucking help them through their issue, I
Right.
guess. And over the years I've been a hell of a lot better at talking somebody through something than I have been at following my own advice and helping
Oh,
myself through my own issues, cuz like
don't you love that?
somebody will approach me with fucking some problem and want advice, and
Yep.
I'm just like, and I try and advise them through their fucking issue as best I can. Meanwhile, I'll be going through the same fucking issue at the same time or later
Yeah.
on or before in life, and I won't fucking listen to myself. Like I just
I
I
even
don't.
catch myself, I'll give somebody really great advice and I'm like, damn, that was great. Why don't I do that?
I know, right? And then
And
you have the
just
opportunity to do that later in life, and then you don't.
nope.
And it's like, fuck is wrong with me?
I've always said it, I'm my worst enemy.
Yeah, I am absolutely my own worst enemy. Like I have a lot of negative traits that I would like to fix, but this I I mean, I don't know what else to fucking attribute it to other than the fucking anxiety. It's just
Yep. It's a lot of
it
people.
control
Oh man, a lot of
it
people take.
controls the fuck out of me, and I wish I could control
Yeah,
it.
a lot of people think that anxiety. Oh man, ooh, you're anxious. Wow, that's such a problem. It
I
does so much more than that.
Trying to explain it to somebody who doesn't have anxiety is the worst.
Exactly.
You're trying to explain to somebody who doesn't deal with it something that they can't even comprehend.
Well,
And it's
because
just like it sucks because it's like you don't know how I'm feeling, and I don't know if you ever will know because you never
right.
it's like trying to explain sight to somebody who's never seen or smell to somebody who's never smelled.
Yep. Well, a lot of time,
You can't fucking do it.
those people that are like that though, they're usually the ones that have that get over it mentality. So
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a matter of trying to break it down to them if they'll listen, like, hey, this is,
my dad
and
was
I had
like
to
that.
do this with a really good friend of mine. Very, you know, I grew up with him. I'm very fucking close with this guy. I
Right.
always have been. But he doesn't understand what I have to deal with
Yeah.
every day. And it's hard to I tried explaining this to him. We worked together. And I mean, sometimes we have our ups and downs. Sometimes it's hard to work together, and other times it's fucking great. And a lot of that has to do with me because I just have a hard time. Like I'm very emotional because of my anxiety, um, and so I take things a little harder sometimes. I'm fucked up, and that affects my relationships, and it
Yeah.
sucks.
Been
And
there.
I don't know how to control it. And I tried explaining this to him on the ride home from work one day, and it's hard.
It's very
Like,
hard.
I mean, I'm feeling emotional just talking about it right now, just because it's like that's how much this shit affects me.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And when I get invested in something, when I really care about something, like I fucking go after it. I get obsessed
Yep.
because of it. Like it's weird. It's
I've been developing probably for a couple years now, like an obsessive behaviors and traits. And I never had those before. I've always dealt with anxiety and depression and stuff, just because I'm not like dogging on my parents or anything, but I've had some,
well,
I've had a rough childhood, but
I
that obsessive stuff is just like starting to come into the picture like these past
it's
couple years.
I feel I feel like I'm more so the same way, and a lot of it has to do with like influx of money. It's like it makes it easier to be obsessed with something when you have disposable income. And I'm not saying I'm rich.
No, but
I'm not
you
saying
work hard for a good living.
I do. And I mean, some days I don't work my apps off. I mean, there are days that all of us fucking don't just like completely bust ass and work.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not going to pretend I'm the most hardworking motherfucker out there because I'm not.
I'm not either. There's
But I
days where
mean,
I have bunch downtime, so
yeah, and I do work for my money though, man, and it's nice to have income that I can go out and
yeah,
get shit. But I do need to be better with my money. I have been a dumbass in the past, but it does make it easier to fucking be obsessed with something, get
for
into
sure.
something, and just be completely fucking invested in a hobby, and that is
Yeah.
because of that trait, I guess it's led us here because I have the ability to do what we're doing now. But
Right.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
have a banging setup now. You've got a.
I
We
and I
both
still
started on freaking console. Now we have built PC. You've got your whole
yeah,
stream room. You've got a freaking DSLR camera.
yeah. And it's never enough for me. Like
Me
I
either.
am just super like I used to hate technology, man. I used to just be like, man, fuck computers and fuck shit. Like I just hated it because I was just so ignorant about it. I didn't know how to use it, and I was just
Right.
like, fuck technology.
I grew up
And now I've
poor.
got well, yeah, I didn't grow up poor. I would say if anything, I grew up privileged, but because of what was going on up here in adolescence and everything, I just saw everything as being worse than what it was. It's more so my fault than anybody else's.
Hmm.
There was some negativity growing up, like there was some
Stuff
shit that
going around.
affected.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend it was all perfect and I was just the only negative thing. It's not that. It's just I was my own worst enemy from the beginning. I
Yep.
always have been, and I always will be.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello,
That's what
motherfucker.
that's what it reminds me of. Like I was my first enemy and my last from the
Oh,
beginning.
yeah, sounds like an intro for a really shitty movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
that's me.
sure.
That's me.
But no,
That's
I grew up poor, so I've always been invested in electronics. It's always been those flashy gadgets that have always caught my eyes.
same here. Like, oh my god,
So I'm like,
fucking video games
yep,
just like were my fucking thing from the beginning.
yep.
I've always been a gamer. As
I'm
soon as
not
I
as
could
much.
comprehend what a video game was.
So before you got placed or before you got your PC, like when I was still living at my parents' house and I had like a 360, I think it was during that time. I was heavily obsessed with gaming, like all day, every day when I got the chance. I would stay up all night, all day. And then, like, I moved out on my own and got with my wife, my now wife. Um, I didn't really game as much. But now, like, we're both on the same platform. We're both on PC. I do spend some time gaming.
Yeah, and I don't game as much as I used to
It's just not a
because
not a
I've gotten
much.
into other shit.
Yeah,
But yeah,
you
I
got shit going on. You got your 3D. I have a 3D printer too. I do that on the side, but
yeah. Oh man, speaking of 3D printing, I fucked up the so I made an Anakin Skywalker lightsaber and I fucked it up today. I was throwing on another
oh,
I was throwing on another coat of clear coat and I had it hang like I was hanging it from a hanger,
right.
just this rig that I set up to fucking
So you
so I
could
could
spray
stand
it.
outside and paint it.
Yeah.
And the fucking I don't know what the fuck happened. I was in the middle of spraying it, like I must have jerked it too hard when I was like turning it and spraying. Some something I did fucking wrong and I dropped it and
Oh no.
it broke in half outside when I was about done. Like I had completely fucking sprayed this entire thing. Like I got a full coat on this and I was done.
Yeah, that's
And then
disappointing.
I fucked something up and it fell on the ground and it split in half and now it's all fucked up. So now I got to figure out how to fix it.
It's split in
Now,
half, or like where you glued it together.
yeah, where I glued it
Okay.
together. So I can glue
Hmm.
it back together, but now I might just have to make it like battle damaged. You know,
Oh,
I
that's
might just
dude. There you go.
I might just have to scuff this motherfucker up, make it look like shit on purpose.
Oh, I
Make it
would
look
do
like
it.
it's been through hell.
You got anything to
It
show, our
but
potential viewers? You got anything printed that you're
oh
working on?
yeah, let me pull that out real
Yeah. What just happened to your camera? Okay, there we go. Froze for a second.
I put it in the cabinet of shame.
I do like that shirt.
And dude, oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty nice.
thank you. Yeah, it's nice and flashy. It's totally not
Nice
me.
and
And that's
vibrant.
totally not me. And that's why I like it.
Yeah, I'm starting to get
But
like that too. Like shit that I would
yeah,
never be
man,
into. I'm like, oh man, that's far out there. I'm gonna wear
so
it.
me and my ex, we went down to Portland, and we spent a weekend down there, and we went to Deschutes. Uh,
I forgot that girl's
where was
name.
it? It was Deschutes. It's a beer brewery. So anyway, we went to the Deschutes restaurant, and they had this hanging up on the wall, and she pointed it out, and she ended up
Oh,
getting she ended up getting it for me. And yeah,
I
I
thought you
wasn't
got that from
really.
your parents when they came back from Hawaii.
No, that was the one I was wearing last week. No, this one, I don't know, it's kind of special to me. She's a really good person.
She seemed
I
nice.
just wasn't. She was fucking awesome, but I was not in the right mind space for a relationship, and it was totally affecting it. And I was being the fucking negative space in it, and
Right.
I don't, like I said, I don't really necessarily know what the fuck's wrong with me, but it's 100% my fault, and I called it off because I was bringing everything down. I was just like,
I was wondering what happened.
it was like, a fucking building that's gonna get demolished, and I was the explosive
I get it,
that's bringing
man.
this motherfucker down. I was just toxic. I was not in the right place. I was just being bad for everybody around me. So I was just like, I can't do this to somebody else.
I've
You
ruined
know,
many relationships with a lot of people.
it sucks. Like I
It's not that
hate
I'm an
being the
asshole.
reason
It's just,
for.
yeah, I got freaking
Sucks.
issues.
Yeah, I do too, and I don't want to make my issues ruin somebody else's fucking
Yeah.
life because I'm just being a piece of shit. But yeah. Anyway, I like this shirt because it
Yeah.
reminds me of the fucking good times.
That's
Like
good.
it was a good little getaway. But anyway, this is the lightsaber. That was the lights until I fucked it up.
This
But yeah,
sucks.
anyway, I'm gonna make this motherfucker battle damaged.
I
I'm gonna
would.
make it look like shit.
I definitely would.
And I'm working on Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber right now. It's still a work in progress. Lots and lots and lots of fucking prep.
Oh, I bet.
Um, and then that's Ahsoka Tano's lightsaber from Rebels, and following into The Mandalorian. That's the one that I have not completed yet. I'm still painting the parts. Where did I put? God. I'm still getting better at painting, but that's the offhand that I'm still working on
That
for
looks good.
Ahsoka Tano. The space right in here, I got to fill in black, and I'm like nervous as fuck about that because I feel like I'm gonna fuck it up. But got to get to that,
Are you
and then I'll
going
be
to
done with it.
spray paint the black, or are you going to use like a really fine print
I'm gonna I'm gonna paint it
acrylic?
with the acrylic.
Yeah, man. Just get like one of them real small bristled brushes like I've got.
I I got one. It's stupid fine. I
Yeah.
just got to do it. I'm just fucking. I'm anxious about it.
I feel you. I feel
But
you.
hey, on that note, let's take a quick break. I gotta go piss real quick.
Well,
Um,
actually, we are hitting an hour mark, and that's probably a good stop.
oh, okay, cool.
So
Because my bladder is exploding.
I get it.
Um, all right. Well, it was a good time.
Yeah, it was great.
Anyway,
This was the second episode of The Outer View.
yep.
Please Wow. Go to YouTube. This video will be up soon. Like it.
And
Sub it.
Andrew over here created a Twitter.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're popping up on there, I guess. So if you guys want to check that out too, same name.
Yep. The Outer View Podcast.
Yep.
You will find us
So
on Twitter.
yep. Anyway,
Where,
thanks for sticking around, guys.
yep. Y'all have a good
All right.
one, and we will catch you next week. We are going to be putting these out every Saturday. So the video may come out Sunday, but we're definitely going to be recording Saturday.
Yeah, for sure.
But y'all have a beautiful one.
All right. Hey, no gang signs.
Oh shit. Peace.
Peace.